Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma Season 3 Episode 6. So we got a lot of information about Irina's past and what she endured during her childhood. So let's get it. At the beginning of the episode, we got some information about the father of Irina, and it was revealed that he was a member of the Elite Ten and the third seed of the Elite Ten when the father of Yukihira, Saiba Joshiro, was the second seed of the Elite Ten. So that was good to know. But one of my questions is, why does he have a different last name than Irina? I don't know why. It's the same thing with Yukihira. He doesn't have the same last name as his father, Saiba Joshiro. So I just want you guys to tell me why they have a different last name. But yeah, if you watch my last video, Food Wars, my discussion video, you know I thought about the father of Irina being a member of the Elite Ten. So after that, I got one of my question answered from my discussion video. We got a little glimpse about the Elite Ten Council and when they decided to change the director. So as you know, 6 members out of 10 of the Elite Ten voted for a new director. The only ones that didn't vote for that is Kuga, Irina, the seventh seed of the Elite Ten, and the other one I don't know him. He's one of the big guy, but yeah. We learned that not every Elite Ten members knew what was happening till the council itself. It seems like Irina didn't know, Kuga, the 8th seat, didn't know, and the 7th seat of the Elite 10, the friend of Yukihira in his dorm, didn't even know. So, not every Elite 10 members knew what was going on till the council itself. It means that 6 members out of the Elite 10 were plotting behind everyone's back to replace the current director with Azami Nakiri. So yeah, that was interesting to know. I'm glad that they showed us a little glimpse about the council because Irina was looking very scared and Kuga didn't seem really happy. So I'm glad they did that because it gave us the perspective about every Elite 10 members. Then Azami Nakiri gives a speech because he's the new director of Totsuki Academy. And if you see there, he has the same last name as Irina, but at the beginning of the episode, he doesn't. So that I don't know why. So let me know in the comments down below. I want to know. So yeah, after that, he dispatches the secretary of Irina, Arato, because basically he wants Irina in the palm of his hand, so he wants to control her like he did when she was a child. That's why he dispatches Arato as her secretary and doesn't want any of her friends to make contact with her. He has so much impact in Irina's life that he makes her say yes to absolutely everything. That's how much power he got over Irina. So yeah, I really like this scene because it was really intense. The way he talked to Irina and Arato and the way he just makes her do whatever he wants to. But yeah, after that we get to Yukihira and the grandfather of Irina. They talk a little bit and that's when we get to the awesome part of the episode. We get into the backstory of Irina. And for the first time in the series, we see her genuinely smile. And that was nice to see because we don't see her smile like that frequently. But yeah, she still had the personality that she didn't give a F about anybody. But deep down, she knows that she liked her cousin Alice. But it's when Alice goes away that it begins to be hard for her because her father now is teaching her how to cook. And like I said in my discussion video, he did it in a very harsh way. The way he did it, he brainwashed her to a point that she didn't even know what was good from bad. Except for food, of course, but she wasn't herself anymore because of the brainwashing that her dad did, and that's why he was banished from Totsuki. Anyways, day by day, she was starting to becoming herself again because of her friends and family, because of Arato Isako and her cousin Alice. That's where it began. But out of the blue, her father came back from nowhere and it's starting again. I'm gonna put an analogy for you guys. It's like her heart was stolen in the beginning, then her friends helped her took it back, and after that her father came back and he stole her heart again. So that's really hard on a person, and Irina is suffering of that. But yeah, that was her backstory. It was really interesting. It was really well made, and I think it made a big impact on the audience because her backstory is really good. I really liked it personally. Let me know what you guys thought about it. We get back to Erina's granddad and Yukihira. He begs Yukihira to save Erina, but the response of Yukihira is basically, it's not my problem, it's a family matter, and the only thing he wants to do is making Irina likes is cooking. We all know that Irina already like Yukihira's cooking, but he wants her to say it. Deep down, I really think Yukihira likes Irina, and the same way with Irina, I think Irina likes Yukihira, but they just don't want to say it. Later, Irina gets quote unquote saved by Alice and Arato. And by coincidence, we all know it's not coincidence, but she finally get to go to Yukihira's dorm. That's when we get all the fan service from Food Wars. We get Irina all wet with her underwear and everything. So yeah, that was the scene, the fan service scene of the month. Like that was good. But yeah, she gets to Yukihira's dorm. Now basically everyone from this dorm knows the backstory of Irina because Arato told them what happened in her childhood. So I guess she's gonna stay in this dorm for a while. I don't think she can hide because I guess she has to go to class, but we'll see in the next episode. It seems like she's really gonna have fun, and I think it's gonna really help her throughout her character arc. Just before I go into the final part of the video, she gets reminded of Joishiro, the father of Yukihira, because of Yukihira, the way he dressed as a cook. So that was cool. I don't know when she's gonna know that Yukihira is actually Joishiro's son. I think maybe it's gonna be in this season or in this arc. I don't know if the arc is gonna continue the entire season, but I'm hyped to know it. And she still doesn't want to eat the cooking of Yukihira, but deep down she really wants to. She just doesn't want to show it. On a final note, I really liked this episode. It was really good. We got a lot of information about Irina that we didn't get in the other seasons. I really feel like we know Irina way more than we did before. I just hope that she doesn't get out of her problem that easily, because in the last episode and this episode, it felt like this arc was going to be very hard for her. So yeah, I liked this episode. I would rate this episode 8 out of 10 because it was really good. We got a lot of information. We finally got some information about Irina and her backstory. And the episode wasn't too lighthearted except at the ending. So yeah, my next video is gonna be a top 10 anime of 2018, the upcoming anime, and some anime that are ongoing. I do Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma reviews every Tuesday, so let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.